Okay, we are starting to play Enshrouded. Welcome to Bramble Estates Gaming.
Where you can watch an old married couple play games together and sometimes fuss with each other about it.
Frequently fuss with each other about it. We started recording this. I was using a dedicated server back here on a Linux box that I have, and it just became overly complicated. So we rented a server from G-Portal. So we're starting over. But that is transparent to you. So just sit back and enjoy. And I don't know why I'm going through all of this. I could skip. It says right there I can skip.
There you
Okay.
are.
Get up. Get up. Yeah, I bet you're stiff and sore from sitting in the bottom of a teapot. Okay. Let's go warm up here for a little bit. Yeah, oddly, these give you rested. That's cool. You're going to catch yourself on fire.
I was
and
standing
die.
on that one a moment ago and it didn't do a damn thing to me. See?
It's like that. Who sings that song, Standing Inside the Fire? It's a country performer, I think. Okay.
We have unlocked our first recipe, which is a flame altar, which is what you can use to travel different places and also where you want to build your base at least on one of them.
Yeah, it's neat. So it's basically fast travel. Also, it normally, if you're away from an area in this game for about 30 minutes, the server will just fill it back into the way it was before you were there. With the flame altar, it stops it from doing that within a radius.
The views in this game are excellent.
Probably ought to read these, huh? Should we read these? Yeah. Okay, there's lore we're going to pick up along the way, and I don't think I want to read them. We'll read the interesting ones. How's that? I mean, that book was so boring, the guy reading it died right there on the bench.
I'm going to come over here and pick up a couple bandages. And he's going to kick the chest open.
I now have a torch.
Most things in the game that are important, it will have the red glow like this does to it. And I now just collected a torch as well. The little lights will help guide you through the path that you need to go. Now, this is one of the interesting things. You can find bombs along the way to do things like throw them at things to clear your way. There we go. And now I have found another readable. It is another piece of lore. It's a drinking song.
Fantastic. I support that.
The bottom piece of it says, "Get the rum and the mead. Get the mead in the cup. Get the cup to your head. Drink up." I just picked up a hunter's ring. It's 6 stamina, 4 stamina regeneration. I'm apparently going to have reading issues today. And if you hit B, it brings up your inventory for your backpack. And you see the ring and my backpack. Ooh. And we can now equip it. I'm going to equip it in spot 2. And this is your character thing. Characters aren't real fancy, but they're doable. They do their jobs.
Well, oddly, this looks just like me.
Except you can't grow a beard.
Well,
You can already see where we have the glow from an item in front of us.
I mean, technically, I should point out that you can't grow a beard either. That's just another torch.
Yeah, we don't need another torch. Well, you know, I'd be kind of worried if I grew a beard. You'll find pieces like this that tells you your inner flame allows you to resist the shroud. But if you linger, which means you have a timer in the shroud. You see the timer up at the top right now. Let's see.
The first part, during the first part of this game, the amount of time you have is incredibly short.
Ooh, I can see. I got a sword, so did you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Huh, put a hole in the ceiling up there.
Well, okay.
Now the start off of the game is that once you go to the location they've got this big pink line at down there, they want you to go down there and put down your first altar so that you can start building your first base. This doesn't have to be a permanent location. We usually use it as a starter spot. And you will also want to pick up and destroy everything you come across because it is materials. So, and here's some honey.
Thanks, dear.
I don't have any. I don't have a bow. Can't get to it. Yep. Okay. So what class are you going as this time?
I think I'm going to try to do something casterish. I see other people on YouTube just absolutely, killing everything with reckless abandon. And I don't know, I might be too old to do that, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Huh. I usually go bow classes, so I think I'm going to do something split between tank and bow.
Okay, gave me a couple of... Oh, I can make a wand now. Okay, good. I'll do that.
Okay. Ooh, go. Ha We can now make a water pouch. Okay. Now that we're in this spot, bring up B, bring up your inventory, or V, which is crafting. And it shows you that we can do, this is called the flame altar. We need 5 stones to make the flame altar. We can't put down any other building materials until we get 5 stone. So we're going to have to run around and collect some stones off the ground.
Doesn't take long.
No.
That was 3 I've got.
Each of us will need to make 1 and put 1 down so that our quests sync up.
I think it synced up last time.
No, it did not.
Sure?
I'm sure, because I had to go back in and had unfinished quests.
Huh. Well, that's bonkers.
It's again a nice, beautiful view. Oh, fuck's sake!
What happened?
The wolf jumped me and almost knocked me off the mountainside, which would have been very bad. Okay. Now, as I was trying to show everybody,
Before you were so rudely interrupted by the wolf.
yes, this is the shroud. Now, the blue parts of the shroud you can enter. They are not great, but they're not deadly shroud. As you see, the pink stuff further out is the deadly shroud. And we have ways of unlocking that to make it blue as we level up our altar. So, did you put down an altar?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put down 1 and then just take it back up since we don't need 2 right now.
Figured you wouldn't like where my altar was.
It doesn't matter. This isn't going to be probably our permanent base, so.
I have made an axe and a pick. Now, I always put my pick right there and the axe right there for pretty much every game I play. It has both.
Now, the flame altar. You have both the upgrade the altar and then the strengthen the flame parts. With upgrade the altar, it goes up right now to a maximum of 4, and that is your build area. And it, for the next level, it takes 1 shroud core, which we'll have to find after a little bit. Now, the flame is what deals with the shroud. The higher your flame level, the more shroud you can go into. It'll turn more of the pink shroud into blue shroud. And this shows you the list of what we need to get it to upgrade. So, we have to work on all those.
And this isn't going to be a speed run. You know, we're not trying to set any records. There's all kinds of crazy stuff to find when you look around in every nook and cranny on this game. That's probably what we're going to do. We're going to take our time and just play. And if you want to follow along, then please do so. We'll enjoy having you with us.
Let's see. I need to go pick some more plants to make some plant fiber, so I can make me an axe and a pick as well, because those are useful.
Yeah, ask me how I know.
Punny, punny, punny. Now, things within the flame area, usually you will get a disassemble choice for those. See, dismantle right there. And you just have to hold E, and I just collected that tree. I'm going to go into V and make string. I have 17 plant fiber, and it takes 3 to make 1. And so I'm just going to turn as much as I can into it. Now I'm going to make an axe, and I need more twigs for a pick.
I have twigs.
That's fine.
I will send them to you. Too far? No, I won't. You're too far away.
I just got to go pull up some bushes. We'll be good.
I'm collecting some resin, and the reason I'm doing that is so I can make fireballs.
Okay, I'm also going to make a water pouch. And now I need to organize my bar. I'm also going to make and put down a workbench. The workbenches, we can build things at them, and also we can repair our items with it. These are the items we can make so far.
I'm going to go ahead and collect until my first axe is done with. I probably ought to check on dog. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, you made it in the dog flat. Okay. Now we have a big dog who's got an inflatable cone around his head to keep him from chewing on his rear end. We have a dog door. I wasn't sure he was going to fit through it.
He apparently figured it out.
So hit the workbench, and miraculously everything is fixed again. My axe was almost destroyed. Now, skill points. We did get get 2 skill points from making level 2, and you can see in the skill tree you can go. I mean, they have broad categories. You know, tank, warrior, barbarian, and you know within each one you can. I mean, there's a bunch of different variation. You know, survivor is pretty much just that. I mean, it's just where you can eat pretty much anything and survive. You get more from food, that kind of thing. I did a tank build the last time I played this with a second in ranged in bow. This time I am going to try to do something casterish, but I'll tell you, before I do any of that, I want this right here. This is called double jump. And what that is when you jump, you can jump again in midair. And defying all regard for physics, your character jumps again. And to get that, you can either go up here and get endurance, runner, so your sprint speed and sprint cost, stamina cost for running on roads is declined, and then you get to double jump. Or you can come over here, if you're a tank build, grab strength, then grab crash down attack, which is a really pretty good AoE. I mean, it shows the little character here using a two-handed something, probably a hammer, but you can do it just fine with one-handed and shield as well, and then you go double jump. And if you do crash down, then the next one beyond that is increases the damage when using crash down attacks. And you can use those pretty much as long as you have stamina to do it. I like having endurance, and you know, I did set the settings on the server where we have a little bit more endurance and a little bit more hit points because there's just 2 of us and because we're old. So I'm going to go endurance, give myself an increased stamina, which is 20, or increased. Let me try that again. I'm going to go endurance, which gives me 20 stamina per attribute point. So that's 20 above what I have right now. And I'm going to unlock it right away. And the next one requires 2 skill points. It's runner, and I have 1, so I'm going to just bank that. I could go in over here and stick it in, you know, intelligence or constitution or something like that. I think I heard, and I think you may be the one to have told me this, Lily, that there's basically enough skill points by the time you hit maximum level that you can fully flesh out one tree and then halfway flesh out another or something like that.
Actually, you can actually flesh out 2 trees in part of another.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
With the new water zone that they put in, it makes that possible.
Okay, good. Good. Anyway, back to what I'm doing. We need some boxes, and right now all we can make are these small boxes. And I'm going to go ahead and make about a bunch of them. Boxes out of twigs, for which I am first going to make some string with manual crafting. And I'm going to go to the workbench, and I have enough for 3 boxes. I want 4 boxes. I'm going to go make 2 more string. No, I'm not either. I don't have enough plant fiber. Fine. Like I said, I'm gonna make 3 boxes.
Here, I made another box.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's try to keep them semi-organized this time.
Yeah, I'm putting earth-related things in the far right.
Manual crafting. Ah, I can make a bow.
Wood stuff in the far left, which will include dirt because dirt becomes wood eventually.
Now, in crafting, if you hold down your shift bar, or your shift key and hit your space bar, it will craft whatever resource or material you're using will craft into 10. So I just made 100 arrows. And you go into your bar again and you can equip your bow. I'm not sure what equipping does, if it makes it work better or not, because I've ran around with unequipped and sometimes equipped. Your arrows will equip. Also, when you draw your bow, when you have different arrows, you can use your mouse scroll wheel to cycle through your different types of arrows. Now, at nighttime, you will see fireflies. They make good fishing bait, and they make good lighting early on. You also have, randomly at night, you will have glowy plants that you can pick. They will have different effects, like the one I just picked is a midnight lily, and it gives +3 health regeneration and an extra minute in the shroud. That might be something we need to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I found some shroud fellas up here. Oh, I'm getting on, but I'm gonna die.
Where in the world are you?
I'm headed for our flame right now. I thought, oh, another glowy flower, so I ran their direction.
Well,
That was a big mistake. At nighttime, the game will spawn both scavenger mobs and groups of shroud guys in other areas than just the shroud. These two groups will fight each other if they run across each other, but they will technically like to fight you. And so, yeah. So that was a little bit of excitement. Don't choke when you drink there, baby.
you are always troublemaker. Always.
Gotta stay true to my nature, babe.
Ah, you little bastards. Ooh. Yummy mushroom.
build some rough wood foundations.
Yeah, so Lily's the builder between the two of us, generally. So I will gather and support her building habit.
Which is his usual thing. Oh, wait, I need a building hammer first. In our manual crafting, we have this thing called a build or a construction hammer, which I need some stone. I put all that in a box, didn't I? Okay.
Oh, hello. Cheeky bastard.
You good?
Oh, yeah. Walking in a circle confuses them. And they delivered me some cloth, and cloth is necessary.
Okay, with the construction hammer in my hand, you can see the area that we have that we can build in. That is our build box, which will grow as we upgrade the flame. This flame here we will not be upgrading because, or at least the altar we will not upgrade. The flame we will, because we're not going to keep this as our permanent base. The flame will transfer to the new altar when we put the new altar down. Altar level does not transfer with new altars. So, all right. So to bring up the build menu, you hit tab. I'm just going to space through all this stuff. And as you can see, it's already on my block. These are the half foundation blocks. Now to cycle through the different ones, you do Alt, and you can see you can do single blocks, 2mm, 4mm, then you have the 2mm roofs, the 4mm roofs, and then you have terrain for your grass and plants and stuff. We're going to start off with 4mm, and these big foundation blocks like this, you can use them actually because when you put them in the ground, if you just remove them, it leaves a hole in the ground in the square that you put down. You can use this as a way to hollow out areas and to build basements and such a lot easier than having to use your pick to dig them out. So that one there, and then I'm going to switch over to just the small piece because it takes less wood to do it this way.
And we should probably go ahead and go through this little area over here and scavenge what we need too.
Okay, hang on. Let me use up what I got a little bit. Okay, now when I move over to walls, I'm just going to rotate through with the mouse wheel to do walls. Now the neat thing about this is you can take for that area where a full 4mm would go, you can do this, and I can put in windows closer to each other than what the other one would have done. So the building was a little weird to get used to first because of the voxel system, but now I've gotten more used to it. I like it, except for roofing. Roofing gives me a hard time, but I have a hard time with roofing in any game, so that's not new. Okay.
Have you built a new backpack yet?
No, I have not.
I would suggest it. There is string and there's 2 cloth. We need 3 for the backpack. I just equipped mine.
Okay.
Unlike Scum, we don't have to make it out of our own underwear.
I think my character ran around braless most of the time in Scum. Because I'd made it into a backpack in the beginning and just never replaced it. Well, I will just go without the new backpack till we get a little bit more cloth.
Well, we're getting ready to go grab some, and then we'll get you set up. Plus, we'll fill our. I guess we can't refill new water bottles. We'll fill new water bottles.
I built a water bottle, so
As did I. They drop constantly. Oh, hang on. I need to repair my stuff. They drop constantly when you fight pretty much anything humanoid. But It's kind of nice to have water immediately because it increases your stamina significantly. All drinks do, and eventually you get better drinks than...
Somebody killed a goat.
Nice. A gift from the gods.
No, from the shroud
Trolls.
guys that were hanging over here.
Yeah, whatever. I prefer to think the gods did it for us.
Now, what we mean about blow up everything. Get in the right position, I can. You can get supplies this way. There is cloth and string right off the bat off of those. And there's wood and string. Not everything you can blow up, though. Some of it is able to be done, and some of it I just don't think you hit it right, is all.
Trial and error. Trial and error gets you there. And the well. So I'm going to drink, and up here in the left-hand side, I now have the little drink icon. And if I go to all attributes, where is it? Somewhere it shows that I'm hydrated. I don't know where it is. Anyway. Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. Okay. Yeah. Status details, liquid, 5 extra stamina, plus 10 stamina regeneration. Now, that's not nearly as much as having an extra endurance, but the regeneration definitely helps. And I'm going to hit Alt and go to my other bar, and then I can refill by right-clicking my little water bottle. And that has several drinks I can take, I think 20 or something like that.
Over here, this book talks to you about the warmth of a fire and shelter and everything and food and how that helps you and ups your skills, your stamina and endurance and everything. Now to cook, let me see.
I want to say that everybody playing being humans probably means everybody really understands that fire is good and cooking is better. But, maybe I'm wrong.
So you hit E to cook and you sit down and you use your scroll wheel to go over to the food that's on your bar. After you put it there. You have oh my.
That was rude.
It was very rude. But they're edible, possibly.
Yeah.
Now,
true.
the fire will cook it, and you'll hear a sizzle sound when it's done. And you just release your button.
That's what I was trying to do when I was so rudely interrupted.
And hit W to stand. We're going to loot him. Yep, he was edible. I'll fix him later. And I'm going to send these to Daz, since he will be needing these, since they give stats that he needs.
Yeah, in theory, caster stats.
Now, what I did was some grilled lean meat, and it gives you plus 40 to your health. The wolf meat is better, but this is what we've got for right now.
And I'm just blowing everything up because, as Lily says, pretty much everything's usable. I got a mana potion. Nice. Sometimes, if you can't swing and get something, you can use a pick, and since it's made of wood, it takes a few more hits. And that didn't give me anything. Well, darn it.
Are you in the shroud area down here?
No, I'm in the little winery section back here. Where else would I be? They're empty. I hate that they're empty.
Just tear them up and eat the things from it.
Yeah, when you first start out, metal and and cloth, it's pretty hard to come by. But eventually it starts dropping very quickly. Are you in the shroud now?
Nope, I went up top.
Ah, okay.
Now, this is what we're talking about as far as them hiding things in this. As you can see, there's a hidden door right here. The devs love hiding things everywhere in this game. So that's why you got to check it out. I'm going to go in the shroud area. I can come down.
Okay.
So you want me to come down then?
Well, I'm in the shroud area. You can
Oh.
come down if you want.
Well, you didn't tell me you were in the shroud area.
I'm like 3 feet into the shroud area.
Hi.
Hi. Falling to ruin, failing. Gee, minute Christmas. Okay. Yeah. Yep. We already knew things didn't go well.
There's stairs over here.
Oh, that's right. There's a...
There's a basement. Basement. Something to read. Yeah, Balthazar shows up in all kinds of lists of things.
Lily's theory is that he's a bad guy.
I think he is. He had his hand in everything in this game.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of the... Well, this shroud is... This elixir recipe is mystifying and awesome, and yeah, it makes it sound like maybe you'd have to protest too much. Something like poorly quoting Shakespeare, right? Yeah, the limited shroud timer of 5 minutes when you start is just too darn low. I generally, on the server side, alter that to get double it, and I didn't yet. I don't know. I think I just missed it. Come here, you nummy.
And headshots are very, very effective in this game. They work really well, especially with bow and arrow.
Yeah, much like in real life, things do not like it when things pierce their brain.
So I needed to make myself a shield.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay.
Okay, let's go up top and continue collecting. In the rain.
Yeah, the rain's a real downer in this game. Ah, a thing to read. Captain's Journal, day 1. Yeah, you're screwed soon. Yeah. There's a lot of lore in this game. I mean, it's a tremendous amount.
I moved my chair and I just got growled at by one of the little dogs. We have a rat terrier as our smallest dog. And she is, she's a case. She's not vicious or anything, but when she gets disgruntled, she lets you know verbally.
Getting a bit of string out here.
Well, that's useful.
Yeah.
There's metal in this wagon. There we go.
And you may notice as we play that I kind of just follow Lily a lot when we're at play. I mean, I know where I'm at now. But I have an absolutely awful sense of direction.
There's another thing to read about Queen Jasmina. Didn't want to read it again. There we go. I've already been down there. Let's go find some wolves or something right now.
Okay.
Right now our main goal is collecting enough stuff to get us a decent little start and to get us shelter and everything built to keep us from being rained on.
Something other than pajamas would be nice too.
Ah, here's some flint. And you do get experience for mining like flint and copper and tin and bronze. Well, bronze you make from those two.
Yeah, a lot of the different minerals you get. Stone, not so much. Wood, no, that kind of thing.
And this can help you gain levels if you wish to do a lot of resource gathering.
Well, you don't really have a choice. You have to do a lot of resource gathering.
That's enough to get us started.
What is it you like making with the flintstone? Is that the found like?
It makes really, for me, I like it as floor foundations, but,
Okay.
And it makes good building, otherwise, but,
Well, you'd like the arrows too.
yeah.
Come here, you wee puppy dog bastards. You don't say.
Which direction are we coming from? Okay. Then you have a lot of things like this bunch of stuff stacked up that you can search, and it'll give you crafting materials as well. More berries. Where'd you go?
Just down the hill.
So run into that shroud area?
We can. Yeah, might as well.
It's a tiny one. These plants that we keep blowing up, it's because if you get near them and they explode near you, that it causes your shroud timer to go down a lot faster as well as damages you.
I hear stomping.
It's down the stairs.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Yeah, the bow does a lot more damage than the wands, but the bow takes ammunition. Now, alternately, I could use my staff, which also does a lot of damage. I think it does a little more damage than a bow, generally, but uses ammunition as well. The ammunition that I'm using was just made with resin, so what I'm using right now is not particularly hard to get. Okay, Lesser Ring of Mana. That sounds like it's got my name all over it. Pine
Yes, it
Short
does.
Bow, which has yours all over it. And the Rusty Great Sword, which is pretty much the same as we've already got. Short. Oh, no, it's two-handed. Never mind. It's not like we already have. Do you want two-handed?
No,
Okay.
not big on the two-hand.
I will salvage then. I'm going to delete the roadblock because I'm going to send you some arrows. And okay. Three minutes left.
Well, this blue glowy stuff is this active.
Yep, active myself.
This is also a crafting material that you will need. They have just about everything here is a crafting material.
Oh, your regular mycelium is also a crafting thing. Okay.
We're right beside the base. We'll just go back there for now.
Yeah. I'm going to log off briefly, and I'm going to go change this time in the shroud thing to where it's higher.
Okay.
Because this is annoying.
Let me get back to the base with you.